I think drawing is a lot more similar to communication than most people would think, in more ways than one. I think it's a fact. I don't think it's an opinion. How? When it comes to visual art, or any art that you draw, which is visual, actually it doesn't really, like, it's not really exclusive to just drawing. It also applies to like dance, poetry, or songs, even UIs, like user interface designs or games, whatever art form really. You're communicating something. For example, here in this illustration, I'm communicating the idea of Ebiko standing on a train station platform and she's giving you the middle finger while she's blowing bubblegum. Now that's like the crude, rough idea, right? And why I wanna compare art to communication is because communication isn't simply communicating crude ideas. There's a lot of nuance to it. You can add a lot of flavor, a lot of bling to your words. And a lot of people, they even train to communicate, right? That's why there are people that are great communicators, great orators, stuff like that. You know, you can artistically communicate something. You can literally just draw Ebiko as a stick person and a rough architectural plan of a train station, but you want to communicate like a specific feel to the drawing and a specific aesthetic or mood, right? So there's a lot of nuance to what you want to communicate. Drawing or any art form really is very, very similar to just simply communicating. There's a lot of styles, there's a lot of nuance, there's mood, there's voice, there's tone, all that stuff, all that amazing, yummy, artistic, interesting stuff. There's language to it, you know? Colors is pretty much language. Colors can communicate specific feelings, specific emotions. Lines can also communicate stuff. We use it a lot in architecture, actually. Lines are basically language in architecture. There's specific lines for specific things, but not exclusively in architecture. There's also feelings that can be conveyed through lines, like motion. Like thinner lines tend to give like a more elegant feel, while thicker lines are a lot more bold and strong, stable, etc. Those stuff. Being skillful in art is like just being a better communicator. That's about it, really. That's why I want to make the comparison between the two. I think this is just a result of me, because I trained for like competitive debates before. Part of what we train for is to be a better communicator or better arguer. Being better at communicating what you want to say or argue about. And I just saw like similarities between that and art. You can be really knowledgeable at one topic but not be good when it comes to like convincing people about that topic or about that specific take or opinion. Knowledge is very different from being persuasive. Though you need knowledge up to a certain point to be persuasive, but you'd be surprised how can someone be persuasive even without that much knowledge. It's a very different thing, I guess. Oh, also it's another reason why I don't like AI art, because using AI art is like communicating an idea, but you're using a medium that you have no control over. It's like you're using Google Translate to translate your idea to a different language and sending that to someone. It's kind of like that, but worse. Does that make sense, brother?